Right, hi guys, welcome to part 6. In the last part we were just progressing through this, I don't know, Prisoner's Gate I guess we'll call it. Best thing to do with this is there's an actual path down the middle, however it gets closed off when you get there. So I just tend to hug one of the walls. You have a 50-50 chance of getting it right. As I said earlier, we're going to add decks now, which gives us the ability to increase both of those. So we can actually now use these at a higher level, and our DPS has gone from 100 whatever it was to 101 I think it was, to 124 now. So it is important to make sure you have enough sort of stats to put here and that. The green scrolls, you see these things getting, so frenzied damage. The frenzied charges allow them to attack faster. And I'm just going to very quickly put clarity on at 5. Now this reserves some of my maximum mana, however it also means I get better mana regen. Look at that mana regen, it's a lot more than what it was. It does look like we have picked the right way, so you won't get to see the little scene where the path gets closed and you can't do anything about it, how fast you move. I would suggest just really not staying around there. Like when they die, just sort of like get out of there. Just don't sort of like stand in it. It doesn't hurt like much, but when you're in it a long time, it definitely adds up. You can just run around and aggro stuff to help the kill as well. Absolutely, nothing wrong with that. Goatman will jump to you, so standing next to your totem is a pretty wise move. The shamans won't know. There's some goatmen shamans sort of thing, and they will just cast from afar. In that, they won't just jump into you and die. Ship graveyard, which I believe is the next area. Yep, it is. So let's go into here, the ship graveyard, and see what there is. Oh, Prisoner's Gate, we did get a waypoint. I was thinking we missed it, but we didn't. There is a waypoint in here. I probably should tell you guys if there is or isn't a waypoint. You can always just run back to an area and see the waypoint if you really want it. Here's the waypoint for this area, and here is a guy called Fairgraves who we don't need to speak to him to do this quest. In fact, you know what, we're not going to, but if you speak to him he gives you a quest, which is I guess a mechanic I can show you, that you don't need the quest in order to do side quests, you just need to do the side quest, if that makes sense. So if you just need to be in the right place at the right time. Blue throwers here. I guess so they just have a movement speed boost. I forgot the name of this side area. I'll remember. So this area just has these ghosts and the rowers. Nothing we haven't seen before. Well, the ghosts aren't what we've seen before actually. They don't do anything special. They're just to try and slash you. And not that scary really. There's a yellow one here that might cause a few problems. Again, if you just run back and spam spells, we're fine. Which again is like where I said this build is just like so easy to play. It's all just about the overpowered, well not overpowered, but sheer power of the totems. Although it's slightly dangerous, it gives you nearby allies, even with those it still dies, and bad tower like total cliff. Here's the side area that I was referring to. So let's go in here and do this. Yeah, the ship graveyard, that's the one. It's kind of weird because when you come out of here it puts you like in a very random place. It's usually near the start, which is kind of useful for us considering that's where I is this time. These mobs have something called Flicker Strike, where they just basically teleport on. Basically is the same as the goatmen, just don't like go too far away from your totem and you'll be fine. And the next point is to this one, intelligence. So far your tree should look like this. So I'm sorry if I'm going a little quick on the tree thing. Like I said, so they will just teleport on to you. These guys like have a AoE cold attack. Them really. Diamond Shrine, basically I always deal critical strikes. Too bad I'm not going to be really auto attacking. I don't think it applies to spells. Maybe it does apply to spells. Yeah, it does actually. Oh, that's very OP then. Too bad it only lasts 45 seconds. In fact, you know what? If I'm dealing critical strikes, I'm actually just going to go with that spell. From usually 5 minutes, a lot more damage. Okay. Here, which is now we can probably squeeze that back thing still on. Yes. There we go. Superior carved wand. That could be pretty damn nice. I am very interested to see what that's got to offer. 16% increased spell damage, intelligence, fire damage to spells, maximum mana, and fire resist. There is pretty much no way that that is going to be better than what we're using. No, sorry, that's going to be way better than what we're using. It's not. What the heck? Is it really not? Like 124 DPS versus 150. Alright, it's this spell now that lets us down. And added lightning damage onto what? Oh, that was my... See, that's kind of pointless using. There we go. If I put that onto clarity, would it actually give me like... what, added lightning damage in my aura? Interesting. But anyway, apparently now this is the best combo. So it's always worthwhile to check your combos, because even though I would say by the sounds of it that would be better, it apparently isn't. We do have a nice armor as well. 13 life, 13 intelligence, and a lot of lightning resistances. So it's automatically got more life and more more life and more lightning resistance. The intelligence and the other stat is just a nice little bonus. I didn't mean to go to the town hall, it's my fault. Clarity, the more you level, the more mana it reserves, but the more it regens. So it's you don't want to level it too much, because you will end up finding excuse me, that you have like 99% of your mana reserved, and you can't use the mana that you have. So I don't like to like sort of reserve that much mana. Oh god, more of these guys. They're dead. Very tough and scary. scary, no pun intended. Is that another one? Oh my god. Oh shit. Does that guy have totems as well? Yeah, wow, he does. Yeah, stops totems. Oh, come on, somebody running around. Greater life flask. My goodness. Increased recovery speed. It's pretty alright, I guess. 360 life. Let's check that there actually. And here is the slave girl, which is the quest for the old graves guy. Something we can't level up here is rallying cry, due to the fact we don't have enough strength yet. So let's get out of here. See, like I said, you just end up in a random place. Right, we're kind of to the left of the start there, but it's not too bad. Spoiler alert, but you'd have seen it anyway, so it can't be helped. This guy will attack you immediately after doing the quest, so we should chop down before. He isn't exactly that.
And that's how you die properly, sailor boy. No half measures there.
He's like fairly easy to kill. We do get a reward from town, and while we're near the waypoint, why the hell not? We might as well call back here and see what people have to say. I'm gonna sell everything I don't need. We get a massive skill point, which we're going to immediately chuck into this big node of retribution. Increased spell damage, very useful. Increased cast speed, very useful. And strength and intelligence, also very useful. And it leads us like right for the life sort of nurse. Yeah, there's nothing new there. So let's go to the ship graveyard and see if we can get a bit further. Right, now we've found the ship we need, I'm just going to hug this coastline. I was hoping I could have got around it. Yeah, if you hug the coastline, you pretty much like will end up at the next area. Like you go through like a little cave sort of thing, or a little archway. Yeah, in the next area. So we'll just follow this coastline up here, wherever it goes. Okay, maybe that was wrong. This doesn't seem to be... I was just checking if that was a crab. The things were linked. There it is. And there is some blue mobs which I might have to kill. They're very good for experience anymore. I think they were from the initial group that we actually killed earlier. So it's a whale thing, a whale skeleton, I guess. I was wanting us to go back to town. We're not going to just yet. We're going to just run through this area really quick. This is the boss area, well, the area of this boss. No, the boss of this area. Jeez, English. Fairly easy to kill. Sort of like lightning attack wave thing. Rallying Cry has leveled up, but again, I don't really sort of increase damage, mana. How long does it last? Buff lasts 8 seconds, so it's like, it's not like super useful. It's pretty alright when we get a support gem called Cast when damage taken, because it will just automatically like keep healing us, sort of thing. It will just give us life regen, which in turn is technically a heal. They're blue, so I'm just going to be a little more cautious. Dead end. I don't know why that guy's running out. These guys are so annoying. Oh, I was going to actually, yeah, in fact, you know what, I was just going to ignore the guys. Mostly back there. Although they're bloody following me. Yeah, they're going to end up killing themselves just by following me. Armor, strongbox. This is just a white one. Now I could upgrade this to a magic and it would have a few more mods, but you know what, I'm not going to. This is like this generic boring and the loot
Recognize myself.
as you see. Loot's nothing fancy, but then again, low levels it's not going to be. 5% increased life is pretty nice. It's a very... Most builds go through life nodes and several of them. If you're speaking of builds, if you're looking for builds, there's always lots of them on the official forums, so be sure to check those out. This plastic still do you want to play then? There'll be a build on there, won't you? The problem is you may have to like need specific items or specific skill gems that you can't easily get, and that is where this build's really good because it's like super cheap to make. You don't need really anything for it. There's a race starting, which is starting. Play this for a little while. Yeah, my totem got froze, so frozen stuff. Where's the yellow mob round there, which I kind of want to get to. I think we're going to, so it's all good. Down there, we're see that ghost thing what you just saw there, and then going kind of the right way. That ghost there. Another strong box. Again, I don't have anything and I don't really fancy using currency on it. I will show you the fact that you can do it, but not just right now. Still did get a yellow shield out of it. A few other alright stuff perhaps, but really good. There's a lot of enemies here. Massive shrine. That just makes me bigger, take less damage, deal more damage, so overall very, very useful. It just means I can kind of just run through most things without anything like too concerned. Kind of nice that I'm like finding the boss now at this point. Still in effect. Merville's lair. Merville is the Act 1 boss. She has several cold attacks, so which is why I was super pleased with the fact that I can have Frozen. She can like literally kill you. She's very, very tough. And she's very, very annoying as well. She has an ice attack like that, as you can see, just the sheer amount of damage it's doing to my skeleton. Really hurt. However, I'd rather spend mana and just totem again. She has two phases as well. Now she will separate and she summons a lot of stuff, and she has like these like reductions for the ground. Yeah, she has an area. We shouldn't really be seeing stuff in the area. Make sure we're just shouldn't be. So whenever she teleports, drop a totem next to her and then spam the raging spirits and help play over and attack her.
Poor fishwife. It was lovely.
See, there you go. Southern Forest. This is technically Act 2 if we look at the world map. Although it doesn't really get Act 2 until we get to the main town.
It's nice to see there's still some light,
which is up here. I will just run to the Act 2 town. You are going to see it all. If you just hug the right wall or hug the river, it's always northwards. He says I end up going west. But it's always sort of like direct on the map for this. It isn't always the case. These monkeys are all right, they're just really annoying large monkeys. And they all run away when one of them dies. So you spend a lot of time chasing them, which is a bit frustrating. And those big monkeys summon more monkeys from the trees. It's a blue group here which I will spend time to kill. Good thing is AI doesn't mind chasing them down and stuff. These guys have like a long range sort of poison attack, almost. Yeah, you can sort of like just gather a lot of monkeys and then just put the flamethrower and spam the spirit. It would be nice to get a level before we enter the town, so I am gonna take a little extra time just to kill a few more. There we go. I know I'm pretty much safe because it's kind of risky, but just putting training 30 life and increase for one life passive point. That's very useful. But yeah, the reason I did it with this is because when one of them dies, the others run off anyway, so it's like pretty safe. And here is the town. Kill all these. We'll go now. So right guys, that's been Act 1. Hopefully you're still with me. Hopefully you haven't died either. And yeah, we've got a bunch of new NPCs to talk to, which you can listen to if you want. I'm just going to literally get quests from them. Lightning, increased crit chance for spells. I don't think that one's better, but as always, let's check. 169 DPS, 134. I'll do 31. So the combination we've got at the minute is
you help us
the best. That gem does have that flask does have quality, so it is going into here, which actually we get 40%, I believe, if my math's right. I could look still fail here. Yeah, there you go. Blast blowers and bauble. Very, very, not very, very, very rare, but pretty rare. Hence why we haven't found a single one up until that point. But yeah. So, right, thank you very much for watching, guys. We've gone slightly over, kinda, with this video, and like I said, yeah, we're now in Act 2, and we can travel between acts with these tabs at the top here. So we'll just go back to Act 1 and get the rewards, and then I'll stop the video. Nice Nova Firestorm now. We'll take Firestorm. Yes.
Will do.
Yeah, like I said, with these guys you can... Oh, we've already showed the promo, so... Yeah.
What can I do for you, Exile?
So yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you next time when we shall be progressing through Act 2.